So I pretty much all but forgot about this by now, but through FedEx today came the plaque that just shows that I surpassed the 100,000 subscriber mark. I just wanted to share that with you because I want to let you know I appreciate the milestone, but what I appreciate more is spending a couple minutes with you guys every 2 or 3 days or so, or whenever I get to upload. And that friendship really does mean a lot to me. So I just thought I would share the unboxing, and that's going to be the end of it because this really is just the beginning. I have a ton of content planned to shoot and upload and share with you guys. So, yeah, I mean, this journey has just begun. Enough of that. Now, on to the point of the video. Something else I really wanted to share with you that I think would help you, especially if you're in a situation where you're in an apartment setting and you don't have hookups, water, or electric. This is a pressurized keg, and we all know what industry this came from. I know I do. And you can really turn it around and customize it to use in the detailing community as well. We primarily use it for film installation, our PPF, and we'll use it to put the slipstream on the panel so the film can float and we can adjust it properly before we tack it down. We also will use it to put the slip solution on top of the film so the squeegeeing glides across the film without scratching it. And there's many ways within the film industry you can use a keg. It's pressurized. You could put anything in it really that you want to, and it extracts whatever is in it and shoots it out pretty darn far. There are a few sizes to choose from. You can get them new, you can get them used, you can get them in a kit with the 25 foot hose and everything you absolutely need, or you can just pick up a tank by itself and customize the rest to fit your needs. But imagine if you're in a setting where you live in an apartment complex and the parking lot, there's really no hookups like electric or any water hookups, or if you're a mobile detailer and you want to make things simple and carry less with you, you can load up, mix whatever you want to mix up first, throw it in the van, and get to work. So we have a Jeep here that's rather dirty, and you can take care of a vehicle like this with no hookups whatsoever using the detail keg. I pull it inside here, and as long as you pull it in your garage and maybe you have a drain or a squeegee where you can get the water out, you can do a complete bucket wash, uh, the whole 9 yards in your garage just using the detail keg. And here we have the 25 foot hose attached with 25 to 35 pounds pressurized. And you can see this has rather impressive pressure for what it is. And if you have some fresh salt on there, even in the wintertime, it will blow a lot of that off. There's really many ways you can go about it. You can just have one and do your wash and rinse with one keg, or you can have two kegs and have one with a wash or shampoo solution in it, douse it down, and go to town with your sponge or wash mitts, and then have a keg to rinse. Really, the limits of your imagination will determine what you can come up with this keg. You can also do your rinseless wash for all of the ONR fans. I personally like ONR and ADG, American Detailer Garage Wipeout. Both, I'm a fan of both, plenty of lubrication, and you can use your big red sponge or the newer black sponge or whatever media that you deem is safe to use during this process. You can put the wash solution, ONR, or whatever you have in the keg itself. Really, anything's possible. Here is yet another way you could use it. Really, just a few samples of the many possibilities. The Eastwood Road Salt Neutralizer that we like to use in the wintertime. There's many places that up any suspension or subframe of any vehicle, whether it's a car, truck, RV, 4x4. Get the solution up in there, let it do its work, and you can have a second one to come in and rinse. When it's time to refill, simply release the pressure by pulling this valve. You'll hear when the air is completely out of the keg. You can flip the top, open it up, refill it with whatever you want to refill it with, and then put the cap back on, tighten it up, pressurize it once again. Quite a simple setup, but you can really load this up with a ton of pressure, and really load it up with your solution, your chemical or your water, and then pressurize it, and it's really all you need to do a full wash and plus other chores around the vehicle. I personally like to pressurize it up to about 35 pounds, 40 at the most, and that will get me through any PPF job and any chores after that I could think of. So you've now filled the keg back up, you're pressurized again, you can do anything you want to do, including tormenting employees. You can attach a foam tip to the end of the hose and sprayer and do carpeting. Really, anything that you can think of, you can customize this and make it work for you. Just thought I would share. Whatever you do with this information is up to you. I'll put a link down below so you can look into the different sizes and kits available.